Flanders fields, the poppies blow between the crosses, row on row, that mark our place. And in the sky, the larks bravely singing fly, scarce heard amid the guns below. We are the dead, short days ago we lived, felt dawn, saw sunset glow. We loved and were loved, but now we lie in Flanders fields. I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day, as I am about to do now. Get out and do a little fishing, but I also hope you remember the reason we have a Memorial Day here in the United States of America, and that's to remember all those who died in service of our country, to secure those unalienable rights that we claim. When I was at Fort Carson, I was on funeral detail for 3 months, and we did 2 or 3 funerals a week, mostly older retirees, to bury them with military honors. But I tell you, there's nothing more moving, more sobering than standing on a fob in a faraway country, having the memorial service for a fallen soldier. And when roll call is made and the name of the deceased is read, that silence echoes across the desert and over the ocean. And that silence echoes through this country and to that family and shakes it to its core. Because that silence rings back every time Dad is called out. Every time son or daughter, husband or wife are mentioned, that same silence echoes back. A memorial service in a faraway country is indeed what a lot of people here in our land need to witness, to appreciate truly, not what veterans do, and they're honored on their own day. Today, Memorial Day, is to remember those who paid the ultimate sacrifice and laid down their life so we could have days like today, where we can go out on our public lakes, drive our personally owned property, and enjoy this beautiful country. May God bless America, and let's go catch some bass. Here we go. Feels like a good one. It's coming up, it's coming up. It's only a 6-pound test, so I can't overfight it. There we go. Could not overfight it because of the light line. Pretty little bass, the first one here of this Memorial Day. Little 1/4 ounce Strike King head and like a 3.8 or whatever it is Kitech Sexy Shad swim bait. Not a big one, but probably 1.5 pounds. Can't complain about that size. Alrighty, let's get you back in the water. Well, it's all raining. Here we go. Here's a fish. A downpour bass right there. Pretty little downpour bass. Here we go. Little one. But all kinds of energy. There we go. Hear those frogs a croaking? When you hear that, that's when it's time to start throwing a frog. Whoa, that was a big bass. That was a big bass over there. Monster topwater strike. And that was clearly a topwater strike. I was looking in that direction by chance when that happened. That displaced a lot of water. Wow. I just had one. That wasn't as much littler. Here we go. Oh yeah, topwater frog bass. Oh, that's my first frog bass of the year. It's a baby, but I don't care. I had a couple of hits back there. Oh, with this overcast and rain. It absolutely imploded that frog. Oh, that's fun. I don't know what you use on a frog rig, but I have this set up as a 7'6" heavy, and I'm fishing it on 20-pound fluorocarbon. I like to have a line that doesn't stretch, and the fact that I'm fishing in quite rather clear water here, it's just because of the rain and the clouds, you can't really tell how clear this water is right in here. I've got fluorocarbon. I don't mind fishing a frog on straight braid, and I don't like to do any type of leader. I don't want extra knots on a frog setup. And I've trimmed the legs on this frog. I cut off about 1 inch of them, and I just think it gives them a little bit smaller target, and that way when these are floating in the water, they don't end up just grabbing back here. If they get those much in their mouth, a lot of times they'll get the hooks. Here we go. Oh, it's a good one. Come here, ski bass. No, don't slow down, don't slow down, don't slow down. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, that's fun. That's a really skinny, beat up looking post-spawn bass there. That one's lost a lot of weight. Almost 18 inches long. And probably only 2.5 pounds. There we go. And that frog is all the way down there. That's a good thing. Oh, that's a lot of fun. When you're fishing for bass, frog fishing is about as fun as it gets. Well, the weather did not exactly cooperate, but we were able to get some fishing in, and we had a decent day on the water. I don't care how many fish I caught a bunch of little ones that probably won't be on the video because you can only watch me catch so many 8-inch bass before you get bored. But those topwater strikes sure are fun, and I know it's about time to get on the ledges at Kentucky Lake, which I can't get to but a few of them on my little boat. But there sure is a lot of fun to be had in the back of these bays in shallow flats, especially when you have some milfoil and the bass are feeding actively on the surface like they were there after the rain. That's a whole lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed your Memorial Day, and if you didn't take the time to think of the freedoms we have in this country and those who paid the ultimate sacrifice, please do so. And I hope you enjoyed this, And until next time, I'm Daniel, the Low Budget Outdoorsman. God bless.